what about the older child that's in a rage? How can we de-escalate that situation?
That's a big one. The older child that is actually in a rage. One of the things we don't want to do is try and, this is going to sound odd, we don't want to try and gain our own control by stopping them. Our natural tendency, and understandably so, because our brain is equally saying, this might be our brain is going to perceive, remember, can't tell the difference between emotional and physical threat. Our brain's going to say, this could be a matter of life and death. There is a significant threat to us. And so we oftentimes go into our survival system. And the way that we try to stop that is by gaining control over that child, and more control. We have to stay in our thoughtful system. We have to stay in our social system and be available for that child. If they are raging, we want to first try and ground them. Not ground them to their room, but ground them. Can we get them almost distracted from the rage? Can we ask them a question? Can we divert their attention somewhere else? If not, and this serves almost as a distraction, but also a modeling behavior. We're going to own what they're feeling, and we're going to start regulating almost externally for them. So if you have a child, and this works for younger kids too, if you have a child in a rage, I'm feeling really upset right now. I feel that in my chest. My shoulders are really tense, and I think that I just need a minute to calm myself down. I actually, with one of our, we had, I think she was 7 at the time, a child that was in foster care that raged a lot. And she went into a rage, and so I owned it. I'm like, I'm feeling really upset right now. I'm feeling really angry, and my heart is beating, and my chest feels tense, and I need to be here for you. And it's really hard for me to be here for you when I'm feeling this upset. And so what I do when I feel upset is I put my hands behind my head, and I push my elbows back, and I just take a couple of deep breaths. And then I can start feeling my chest release. And I sat there for probably a minute or so with my arms up like that. And all the while, the child stops raging, and she looks over at me like, what is this crazy lady doing? And it really de-escalated the rage. But we want to be that external regulator for that child. Sometimes with rage, it's a matter of keeping children safe. Safety is always, always first. And so if you have a child that is on that border of safety, you have to come up with a plan on how to keep that child safe. And then from there, we want to act as an external regulator for them.